Good day, YouTube. It's your boy John Henry Buttons, and today I want to give you the inside scoop on the Oscars. The shit they wouldn't give you on E. Tried to call up Seacrest for that shit, and ask for a spot on that, and he said Buttons out, and I said you button up, okay? And I hung up the phone on him. So now I'm doing my own thing, posting it on here on YouTube instead, where you guys can watch it for free without paying for the shitty cable. Anyway. So, here we are, and I want to talk about, how big of a joke the Oscars were this year, We all knew the artist was going to win, it's obvious. I mean, we didn't want it to win, but it's going to win, because the Academy only likes shit that it thinks is original, and what's more original than silent film? I don't know. How about, talking pictures? Shit that we have for that we've been striving for. That's what movies evolved from silence into talking pictures. We don't need to go back to the days of watching the Great Train Robbery, all that kind of nonsense, and Thomas Edison's sneezing cat. Okay, we don't need to see that shit. Okay, there's a reason microphones and stuff were invented. And imagine trying to watch this right now without me talking. Without hearing my voice, it's pointless. You'd just be staring at a picture of me doing bullshit. Anyway, so that was a big disappointment for me. But I also want to talk about these people who are getting these acceptance speeches and they're just taking forever to give them. Stop thinking every single person who pops into your head, and your Twitter followers, and your ex-boyfriend from 20 years ago. We don't give a shit, okay? We just say thanks everyone, good day. Because when we take that time, it's just wasting my time. And Button's time is worth a lot of money, and that is yours, okay? So we just don't need to hear about it. I was waiting for the Cirque du Soleil people to come in, swoop down, and just snatch the people off stage, and it wasn't happening. And then I was waiting for the nice buxom lasses who present the awards to just globe them over their head with the trophy and say, get off stage. And by the way, I do want to know, because I was pretty captivated by these girls. I don't know where they find them. If you know, post them in the comments. That would be very helpful. Because I've often wondered that. They always do the behind the scenes shit, and they never explain where they find these girls to present the awards, and it kind of gripes me. I wouldn't mind going out with one of them, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, this is neither here nor there. I want to talk, let's get back on track. I want to talk about Billy Crystal. William Billy Crystal. He's been doing the Oscars for quite some time. And, he's moderately funny. I liked his Nick Nolte thing. It's kind of cool. But, he kind of reminds me of Bill Murray. You ever seen that? He looks kind of like Bill Murray. And on top of that, it kind of reminds me of Groundhog's Day watching the Academy Awards. It's the same shit every year. And, Billy Crystal kind of does the same shtick. And it's just kind of like when Bill Murray, goes through the same shit every day. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys see that comparison too, but yeah, I don't know. He kind of needs to go, go the way of Old Yeller, and I think Neil Patrick Harris would be a good choice, NPH, because he knows he's real, he's genuine, and he's kind of funny, and plus he's on How I Met Your Mother, which is a good show. So. Anyway, overall, I mean, you're probably saying, Buttons, you're always griping about something, you hate everything. Well, that's not true, I do like the Academy Award. I love movies. I just don't like the movies the Academy chooses, Pick something cool, pick something badass, where people are getting, where shit's flying and blowing up. That's the kind of stuff that people want to see, Nobody's going to see the artist, nobody's going to see Hugo. They're all going to see the action movies. They're going to see, you know, you got your tryhards, you got your your potterheads, and you know, I think those are the people. You know, just speak to the people, like Buttons. Okay, that's what he does. You know, and they should present. You know, I want to start my own award. You know, the JHB award. You know, actually we can call it. We'll call it the Buttoneers Award. You know, I think it has a nice ring to it. Oscar. This is like a 1920s name. You know, like, oh, Oscar. You know, like a love story. What is that? You know, it's time to change. You know, just update it a little bit. So, you know, I don't have a good name for it, but I think the Buttoneer, just because, you know, you guys are my followers and I respect you. Okay, so yeah, here's to you, and hopefully 2012 will bring some good movies with it, and next year I'll have some better things to say about the Oscars, okay? So, good day!